What's up, everybody? I have something very cool to show you guys today. There is a location on the map that you can nuke that will basically turn all the interiors into nuclear zones. This is pretty crazy. It even affects events like uranium fever. They'll drop massive amounts of high radiation fluid and hardened mass, which is not supposed to happen. And not just events. Every single interior is affected somehow. This is a great way to get Flux and get a ton of experience points in the process. There's some other interiors that we'll check out that had some really weird reactions too. Do me a solid and hit that like button, guys. Let's try to hit 1,000 likes on this video. That would be absolutely awesome. And if you enjoy Fallout 76 content, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you don't miss a thing. All right, let's jump into it. Normally, in order to get Flux, which is used to make ultrasight ammo and serums, you would have to launch a nuke at somewhere like White Springs and fight all the ghouls there. But if there's other people in there trying to get materials like you, then the pickings will be slim to none, and you won't be very happy walking out of there. But doing it this way, you can pretty much farm those materials anywhere. They become a common drop. You don't have to be completely precise with this, as long as the bottom of your circle has both 98 NAR Regional, the little railroad place there, and Cliff Watch. As long as both of those are touching the bottom of your nuke circle, it should trigger the effect. I haven't had it not trigger it. If you know why this affects the map, drop it below. Even if you have like a theory, I would love to hear it, because this is pretty weird. One of the first places we do have to check out is Fort Defiance. When you come in here, you're going to find a ton of ghouls, but they're going to look a little different. Well, at least some of them will. And here's a glowing one right here. He drops what I'm shooting at it, my ultrasight shotgun shells, ionized meat, high radiation fluids, everything you need to make Flux and ultrasight ammo. One thing I do think is happening is when the nuke launches and it's mutating these interiors, it's not just throwing glowing ones in here. It's actually changing the mobs that already spawn at these locations. Okay, so we've gotten a taste of Fort Defiance. Okay, we're just going to keep getting attacked. Okay, that's fine too. I like experience. The next spot I got to show you guys is good old Lucky Hole. Watch this. This is too weird. If it works the way I'm thinking it's going to work, and I think it is. Look, it's the cultists, but they're not normal. They're in hazmat suits.
Look upon your subjects with mercy.
And oh, he didn't have anything. He just had shotgun shells. But look, we killed this rad roach. Glowing mass. I want a rad roach. Where are you? You don't see me. Yes, he does. Got my daily challenge. I love that sound. Don't you love that sound? Bloop, 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 bloop. It just feels so good. It makes me feel so happy. After visiting Lucky Hole and seeing them in hazmat suits, I had to check out Foundation and Atlas. And to no surprise, they were in hazmat suits too. I checked out glass caverns. There are always massive amounts of scorched in here, just waiting to be slaughtered. And they all dropped ionized meat, hardened mass. This used to be one of my favorite spots to farm, especially when you can just pull an ultrasight ore and keep spawning scorched. Sometimes the ultrasight ore wouldn't go anywhere when you actually pulled it. You wouldn't get any ultrasight ore and the ore would just stay put. But every time you did this, it would spawn hordes of scorched. But Bethesda had fixed this because people were abusing the heck out of it. We even went to Robco to see if the robots were affected. They didn't change their look or anything, but as you walk up on them, you can see they have ionized meat. And robots are not supposed to drop meat, but that's okay. West Tech is another location that this method works very well at. West Tech is probably one of the most ran through areas for leveling up as it is. So having these enemies radiated, I guess you can call it, on top of it is amazing. West Tech is also known for a little trick where you can keep spawning the super mutants pretty much indefinitely, allowing you to keep farming XP, junk, weapons, and now even hardened mass and radiation fluids over and over again. It's pretty cool. After running through the top layer of West Tech and killing all the enemies, you find this elevator and head down there, and after slaughtering all of them, when you come back up from the elevator, it should respawn a bunch of level 100 super mutants. At the time of recording, I wasn't able to get this to happen. I think I may have left a couple enemies on the top floor. If you guys know what keeps them from spawning sometimes, drop it below because I would love to know. And then we have some events that are actually affected. I went to uranium fever, and it was a mutated uranium fever. They were volatile, so they were exploding left and right, but they were also dropping ionized meat, hardened mass, high radiation fluids. When I saw that this nuke location affected events, it blew my mind. That is one thing I did not think would happen. You know damn well the people at this event were like, what the heck is going on? Why are these miners dropping hardened mass? And I'm pretty sure this will affect any indoor event, but I did try Colossal Problem, and that didn't go as well as I thought it would. I thought when I would get in there that the Wendigos would have hardened mass as well, but they didn't. They're also called Wendigo spawns in there, so I don't know if that's different than the regular Wendigo that spawns normally in-game, or if it's like a special mob that is directly attached to Earl Williams. Either way, it just didn't work, at least not this time. But now it's y'all's turn. What other places have you visited that this nuke affects? I challenge you guys to go out there and drop one of these nukes and play around with it a little bit and then come back and drop a comment about how it went. If you enjoyed this video, then you're definitely gonna like these. Hit that like button to see more content like this. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you don't miss anything. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.